Today, for Women's History Month, we recognize Charlotta Spears Bass.
Charlotta Spears Bass, longtime editor of the African-American newspaper, the California Eagle, was a journalist, activist, and politician who fought for the civil rights of African Americans in the early and mid-20th century. The first black woman to run for vice president of the United States in 1952, she worked to combat what she called the two-headed monster, segregation, and discrimination.
Hey, I learned something interesting over spring break this year. Did you know the first French fries weren't cooked in France?
Really?
They were cooked in Greece.
Welcome back from spring break, Topeka High. I'm Lily.
And I'm Aiden, and this is your Monday morning brief.
Now today's Theater in Our Schools fact.
Did you know that arts integration leads to deeper learning, including making connections between new learning and previously learned concepts, strong analytical skills, and enhanced ability to synthesize information into global conceptual thinking?
This week in history, we remember the U.S. invasion of Iraq. 20 years ago today, actually.
This invasion of Iraq was predicated on the desire to stop Al-Qaeda involvement in Iraq. That is a terrorist organization that attacked us on 9/11. Later, it turned out that they weren't even in Iraq at the time.
The case for the invasion of Iraq also centered around removing Saddam Hussein from power based on the belief that he had weapons of mass destruction. Once again, those weapons were never found.
The U.S. invasion of Iraq, ordered by President George W. Bush and authorized by Congress, led to at least 4,480 U.S. deaths and led to more than 32,000 wounded, at least 100,000 Iraq civilians dead, and at least $806 billion spent on the war, and thousands of troops with illnesses believed to be caused by exposure to burn pits.
In addition to this, Saddam Hussein was captured, tried, and ultimately hung for his crimes. The U.S. military did not act with UN approval, but instead went around the UN and invaded anyway. 20 years on, we still have military there in Iraq, stabilizing and rebuilding the country that we took no more than a few weeks to tear apart. 20 years ago today. If you're interested in trying out for the dance team, scan the QR code found right here. Join the Google Classroom with the code DEMNB4R or talk to Miss May in room 223. Tryouts are this week.
Shout out to the entire women's varsity tennis team. They earned all league academic honors for having a 3.5 or higher GPA. They are McCall Beal,
Haley Carpenter,
Addison Carroll,
Madeline Dieters,
Carter Johnston,
and Kira Troop. And now, for lunch today, you're going to be having a personal pepperoni pizza,
Chipotle chicken bowl,
mac and cheese with cornbread,
cheeseburger,
and green beans. And that's all we have.
Wait, stop, hold on. Everyone, you guys come to Hummer tonight. There's soccer games, JV is at 4:30, and varsity is at 6. Be there.
Be there. And that's all we have for today, Topeka High.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Lily. Towers up.
Towers up.
Oh.